Hello everyone, how are you doing today? So we are playing some Master Yi here, and I'm going to teach you everything I know. Every single thing I know. Also, guys, let me just start off by saying that I placed a pink ward here instead of buying pots, and I placed my ward over here. Typically, you want to place this yellow ward like over here on the opposite side so you can get some more info. But, you know, I was feeling a little bit lazy, and on top of that, that yellow ward can get info. For example, we saw this lane swap here with Lux and Yasuo about 40 seconds before it happened. You can see that they did swap. So, sometimes it's better to get that yellow ward out, you know, rather than wait. So, yeah, I like to put that down and swap over to my little pink sweeper here. I'm in a pretty good mood today, folks, and hopefully we'll have a really good game here. We're just going to clear these Krugs, and the idea is from these Krugs, I either want to go down towards bot lane or I want to gank top lane. But if we watch our minimap here, we can see this Yasuo is very aggressive. I really is not level 2 yet, but it doesn't matter. We can easily solo this Yasuo if I really, really wanted to. And look how cocky and greedy he's getting. I realize it's kind of useless. He's going to come over here to ward. He's going to dash through me. I'm going to alpha. Hopefully Aurelius shows up. I missed my... Oh! I missed my ability here. Oh. I personally think she could have done better there, guys. I think she could have done better. But let's back and grab an item. So, guys, it's important not to let ganks like that get to you, right? It happens. You know, they die, they put you behind. Honestly, by now, I should have this camp, this camp, this camp, this camp. I'm about 4 or 5 camps behind now because of that gank, right? But, you know, you take what you can. Every game is a different game and never perfect. It's never perfect. You will never have a perfect game. So you never ever worry if your game's not going perfectly how you want it to. Now, granted, you do want to snowball as much early as possible. I think that the early game is definitely the most important part of the game that you should be attempting to control. But there's no point in getting all stuck up over it. Lee Sin's over here on this side of the jungle. We saw him over there. I'm going to put a little ping for him. And our... Wow, okay. So Veigar is doing some work here in the mid lane. And Caitlyn got to kill him bot side. Let's go and grab another point in Q. I don't need W because I don't plan to fight anymore. This clear doesn't really make it so that I can go and gank lanes too frequently, right? The only lane I'll really be able to gank is top. Mid is dead. There's nothing for me here. So that's why we're going to go ahead and grab a point into Q instead of W. Now, maybe at level 5, I might consider a point into W because we don't know if we're going to fight. Also, since we saw Lee Sin going bot, I do wonder if he took the crab. I was kind of talking, so I wasn't sure when exactly he was around there. There is a chance that he took it, but there's also a chance he didn't take it. And this is why you got to pay clever attention to the enemy jungler, right? Because if I was paying attention in time, I could tell if he took this crab or not. Yeah, so he did take it. But there's no boss side crab for him. Irelia, I'm going to choose to trust you. And by the way, guys, anytime you want to fight, you should grab Meditate. So if you plan to fight at level 3, grab Meditate at level 3. If you plan to full clear, grab Meditate at level 4. That is not good. I think Irelia is dead again. Oh, for a second there, I thought she got it. Now, what I could do is, since this Yasuo is appearing to be a little bit greedy, I can go ahead and make my way over here. He's a bit hard to kill, unless he keeps pushing. He might be backing in lane here. We have a timer in 7, which means 25. He is 6. I'm tempted to go for it. I'm going to try it. By the way, this is why Hail of Blades is just better. It makes that kill really, really easy to get. So I did bring Lethal Tempo this game, and it's because of the build that I'm planning. I know a lot of you guys really like the Blade of Ruin King into the Kraken build, and the reason I know that is because I see on all the stat websites, that's what you guys all build. So that's what I'm going to be building this game with the Lethal Tempo. Okay, so we can see that this camp is spawning. The crab just spawned, and there is a dragon up at about 6 minutes. Dragons are always nice to grab if you can get them. But, you know, sometimes I don't mind sacrificing a dragon because of objective bounties. The way that objective bounties work is now, like, if you get those dragons and stuff, that, you know, you give the enemy more gold, essentially, because they can get objective bounties. So, I like to get dragons, but I don't, like, kill myself for the dragons like I used to. Because before, if you got a dragon, there was absolutely no downside, right? You denied the enemy the dragon buff, and you got the dragon buff for yourself. So, if you have a less significant dragon, like, let's say the ocean dragon. Oh my god, I'm lagging. Look at my ping, guys. Ooh. Like a less significant dragon like the ocean dragon, then sometimes I might just leave it for a long time. This particular dragon is probably, in my opinion, the best, but I need to go get my red from this Lee Sin. I think I could just kill him here. I'm lagging kind of hard, so I'm just not gonna attack move. Oh. He played that so wrong. He played that so wrong. Like, literally, I feel bad for him because literally everything he could do to make that wrong went wrong. But I'm really happy with how that worked. Yeah, so we went up this way because we needed to protect our jungle. Like, a lot of people I see are really adamant about securing those objectives. And I think that that's just really not the case, like, in a lot of situations. Because, again, those are objective bounties that you're giving to the enemy team. And for what? He takes my raptors, he takes my red buff, he might even take my Krugs, right? And that puts me 300 gold behind in exchange for the dragon that I could potentially get anyway. So, yeah, I totally made the right call here going towards that top side. And I should have played that better, that fight, you know, the way that I was chasing him and auto-attacking him. But when your ping is kind of spiking all over the place, you take what you can get, right? And that's why Yi is actually, if you have high ping, Yi is a great champion for higher ping. But he also excels really great at low ping, too, with those alphas and your attack move. And Halo Blades does a really good job as well of masking that ping. Let's go ahead and try and make ourselves go to the top side. I think I really could beat this Yasuo. I mean, we've been watching the same game, right? This Yasuo is crazy. So all we gotta do is just sit in the bush and he'll come. That just seems to be his style. I'm gonna come over here. That is a big wave. How greedy is he? We just, I kind of want to just bait Irelia. Oh. That lethal Tippo needs time to ramp up, boys. Give me that ramp. I don't have E. I don't have E. That's fine. So Irelia dying is actually not a big deal because I get all of her farm. And especially when you are the one that wants to carry, taking people's farm is really worth it. So if you're like really low elo, consider taking people's farm. If you're in higher elo, I would probably try and just give them the farm. And not necessarily because I think they use it better, but because you want to keep the mental on your team strong. Like mental, it's like League of Legends is mostly a mental game, right? So anytime you can keep your team happy is a good time. I wish I did not eat those minions. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not going to lie there. I think I could have actually killed Lee Sin. If he kept chasing me, I think I could have killed him. I did not have E up, but certainly would have been possible. So we're going to back and buy the first component of this build, which is a Blade and Ruin King, which is fantastic. So let's do that. Okay, so here we are back at our camps, and I looked for like a gank in the bot side, but you can see how pushed they are. Yi is actually great at diving, so ganks like that are pretty good. But at the same time, I have a full jungle that I want to be clearing, so I'm going to grab this. And you can see that Lee Sin did take the dragon. I'm going to be honest, I don't even know when he took it. But it's not a big deal. Oh, cancel my auto there. It's not a huge deal. As I mentioned, this just means that if we get further ahead of them, they're not likely to get objective bounties. And if we fall behind, we're more likely to get objective bounties. Ooh, that mid lane's looking real delicious. I wish I didn't have 600 ping right now. But yeah, so I do want to make my way over towards mid. It is looking okay. Lee Sin just delivering Vigor over there to the Raptors. I'm not gonna complain about that. I'm not gonna complain about that at all. You know, gonna go ahead and kill these Raptors. And so mid is obviously back now. Now one camp that I think is actually worth grabbing is the Rift Herald. I'm okay with like ditching my Krugs for Rift Herald, even though Krugs is a substantial amount of money. And the reason why is this Rift Herald is uncontested with Lee Sin going bot. I beat Yasuo, especially now they have Blade and Ruin King. Mid's pretty strong. And Rift Herald is just basically, this is just such a great snowball. This thing's worth more than a dragon every time. Except maybe with this dragon. As I mentioned, I really like that dragon. I think that dragon's really good. Alpha procs the eye now. That's really nice. Also, if you guys don't know, this Rift Herald opens its eye more often when you auto-attack it more. And it can't open its eye when it's under a certain percentage of health, right? So sometimes it's worth it to auto-attack over Alpha just so that you can open the eye again. Okay, so top is looking real aggressive and real juicy. The beauty, though, guys, is once I get fed enough, I could just click on a guy and kill him. This is warded. All right. Come on, man. God. Whee! Look at Irelia. She's just dying for an assist, man. All right, I'm going to go for the full tower here. Irelia's not going to like it, but I feel very confident that I'm going to be able to carry this game. So I don't really care if she likes it or not. Once I get to the point of confidence, I will just go hard here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Irelia. Okay. I'm just going to give her a few Mia pings. Like, she's just like gonna sit there and watch me die. She's not having a good time here, huh? All right, so this will give me the tower. And we're working on that Kraken next, but I still have 2 camps here on the top side, plus the crab, so I'm going to go grab that. Yeah, that was, I'm telling you, this Irelia does not have much confidence in me. She seems like she's 0-5. Seems like she's been hurt by junglers in the past, you know? Maybe she's autofilled top. Maybe she's never played top in her life. I mean, how else could you go 0-5 on Irelia, right? Unless you've never played a top lane game in your life. Okay, so let's roll over here, and we're going to grab this, and then grab the Krugs, and then we have enough for the Kraken, right? The beautiful Kraken. Oh, actually, we might change our pathing here a little bit, because we can actually clear downwards. It just depends on what we want, because we also have to remember, this Yasuo has no shield bow, because we just used it, and he's also pushing in the top lane. They never learn, do they, guys? Never learn. I can hit level 11 off of this, which I do want to get. And then I'm going to be looking at ganking top lane. Looks like he's backing off a little bit. He's 2 levels up on Irelia, but I'm tied with him. I kind of want to just make sure that I can secure this Kraken, because it turns out I actually did not have as much money as I thought I did. You need 3,400 for the Kraken. So let's pull this out here. And then we grab this camp, and then we can actually look at contesting this fire dragon if we really want to. But again, I prefer to get my snowball than to do stupid team fights on dragons and give my enemy my bounty, right? Because this way, I ensure that I get gold from my camps because you're not dead, right? If you're dead, you don't give gold. Or if you're dead, you don't get gold, and you gave them gold, right? So being dead is quite literally the worst thing that you can be in this game. So taking the camps, not dying, all good. So we go back, we bite a Kraken, and then we go ahead and we try to kill top again because top is looking really good for me. Okay, so we're approaching top here. We're going through the river. Oh, there's Lee Sin. Look at this damage I do, by the way. You can't do anything. Man, that was a lot of gold too, huh? So we're approaching top here, and you may be wondering, Cowsep, why aren't you going for bot lane? You like to go for bot lane. And you're right. I do really like bot lane because there's usually 2 kills instead of 1. But I feel like top was such an easy gank because of his ego that I wanted to continue to put my pressure on the top lane. Right, bot lane is consistently pushed in the opposite direction, so there's not really anything I can do with it. However, top lane is always shoved up. He's beating Irelia, which makes him a good gank target. But you have to be very mindful because if it's a lane that's winning that you can't kill, you don't want to do it, right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and take this. We don't really care what Irelia has to say. At this point, Irelia is a minion to me. She might as well just not be a teammate. we don't care about her. We're going to push this and kill Yasuo here. Go ahead and alpha out. Okay, not bad. she's I don't know what she's doing. I guess she's gonna go take my top side. You know, when you have your lane forcibly taken away from you, sometimes it's a little confusing what you're supposed to do from that point on. But rest assured, Irelia, you are more useful when I have your lane. Okay, so I want to auto attack these minions. I get about 50 health per auto. That's a lot. Okay, she did not expect me to flash her and went the wrong way. I'm gonna continue to auto to heal up. I think I could just like one-shot this guy. Yep, I'm really fed, and I'm just one-shotting like madness here. Got this guy. Man, oh, okay, good. My bounce killed him, so I didn't take tower aggro there. Yeah, they're not really aware of how fed I am. I guess we'll just do it again. Yeah, I don't know. That was a good time in the top lane there. They, I think this might be why people think E is broken, because they're just kind of like one at a time doing that thing over and over again. But that's fine. So guys, we're gonna go purchase another amazing item here for you guys. We can get Death Dance if we really want to snowball, or we can get a Guinsoo if we want more damage. I think I'm gonna go for the Death Dance because I'm just gonna build the most perfect optimal build. I'm choking. So we're going to get Death Dance into a dagger, and then we're going to head back, and we're going to go find somebody to kill again. Okay, so here we are in the jungle. I'm just doing a little clear here. The crab is up, but we also see the Rift Herald's up, and I don't want to ruin my clear heading over to the crab, right? Because this way we can just get a nice pure clear up the Rift. And now, so guys, the idea behind the Death Dance is right now what I'm using, I think, is probably the most optimal, like, on-hit Blade and Ring King build. So this is the build that you really want. This Irelia is just having a good time sitting here trying to fight me for CS, huh? Cute. But yeah, I personally think the Duskblade build's probably the best build right now. I still think it's probably the best build. It's what all the high elo Ys are using currently. But if you really want to go like a Kraken build, this right here, this is core. This is usually what you're gonna get in a really competitive game where you don't get fed early, right? At this point, we're pretty fed, so we're kind of managing to take control of the game more than a usual game. But I mean, if you do get this fed, by all means, just build this build. So next up, guys, will be a, what do you think? Yeah, Rageblade probably is my next item here. And then after that, what do you guys think? I could consider like a Wit's End to deal with some of the magic damage. I could consider going tankier with like a Titanic Hydra, though I don't really recommend Titanic Hydra like that. Oh, you know what? I'll go kill you. There we go. I mean, dude, he wanted that kill, so you know I got it. I promise I'm not playing with bots, guys. I promise. Okay, so let's go to summon this Rift Herald here, and we're gonna push it in here. Yo, if I'm lucky, I might get a Penta. Oh, what? Come on, man. Okay, dude, I blame lag on that. Oh, Shelly got the kill for me. It is what it is. All right, so my team is fighting over this dragon. Also, a reminder, the enemy team has all the dragons, but you can see that it's not like a super defining factor in the game because I'm still carrying. I have about half the team's kills. I don't know why they're trying to give that to Lee Sin. Okay, the enemy has 3 dragons now. On the side note, you know, it is what it is. My team probably shouldn't have fought that without, you know, without me there, but that's fine. So what we can actually do here, guys, is we'll go grab this Baron because with this build, it's very easy to solo Baron. My team's probably going to keep pushing mid. You know, I'll give them a chance to get some more kills to catch up to me, you know? That's what I'm going to do here. So let's go ahead and start on this Baron. I wish I had Guinsoo. That'd be nice. So Baron's super easy to solo with this build. Like, we just basically full heal it. You want to make sure that your E is always activated any chance you get. Although, if you absolutely think that people are going to come and kill you here, you might consider holding onto your E for the very end to secure Baron, or holding on for the turn when you're going to fight. I'm not even going to smite this. I'm not. All right, let's go ahead and head down. I want to get a pentakill. Again, guys, part of the reason I'm playing a little bit poorly here is my internet's a little bit bad right now. So my ping spikes all over the place, and it's a little hard for me to perform, okay? I promise see, look at my ping. I got it. Okay, I promise it's not an excuse. It's just how it is. Oh my god, I'm lagging so hard, man. Oh, I can't even meditate. Oh. All right, folks, I just hopped on another VPN, and my team just got a nice hat trick right there. I got my ping down to 100, and hopefully it doesn't spike so hard now. Oh, that Lee Sin looks like he's stuck in a cage. He is not having a good time. So we have a few choices here. We can push to end, or we can farm our jungle a bit more. I sold my Berserker Greaves to get me access to a Guinsoo's Rageblade, which, honestly, guys, selling boots for an item spike is pretty much always worth it, in my opinion. All right, let's go down. Let's use this 100 ping to secure a Penta. I feel it. But, guys, you got to realize I've fed so many shutdowns now that the enemy's kind of catching up. This guy has a death stance. Got to look for Zhonya's and got to be aware. Because I could very easily lose this game if I do not utilize my advantage thoroughly. So that's something to keep in mind here. Okay, let's grab this. My computer just beeped at me, guys. I don't know what that beep sound was. I don't know what that was. Okay. I'm back in the game. Okay, so we see all the enemies over here. We want to kill them before Lee Sin comes, and oh, I wanted to get a Penta, so you know I'm kind of angry that they killed Ezreal there. I'm just gonna kind of stand around a little bit while we wait. We just want to wait one moment here. We're just waiting for him to respawn a little bit. Yeah, we're just wasting time here. Oh, come on. Why do you have ult up? Bro, like, bro. Okay, folks. The Penta dream is dead. We've thrown enough. Don't try this in your real games, okay? I really wanted the Penta, but, you know, now I realize that they're going to have all their ultis up. So we're gonna travel with our team and ensure, hopefully, that we win the game instead of just tossing him for Pentas. Okay, Lee Sin has no ult now. That's really good. Oh, he did. He did anyway. Now, we probably want to secure this dragon, but I feel like we have a really solid push into this base here that we could utilize. Now, if we fail this push, by the way, what's going to happen is we lose dragon, and therefore we lose the soul. I'm getting greedy. You know what? I'm going to kill her because she keeps ulting me. Wait, that hit me? Okay, that was really close. Does she have a Zanya's? Too late to check now. She's working on one, but she bought the stopwatch item. Oh, heal. Well, that's unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure my team can end from here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this informative gameplay. And if you like more games like this, and check out maybe this video or this video. And let me know down in the comments below how you're enjoying the game. And don't forget to hit that like button. I know that's a lot to ask, guys. This game or this game.